What's up, guys? Welcome to the Hard Carry, where we're carrying Call of Duty League matches straight to you. We're here today, Major 5 tournament, the winner's bracket, Atlanta Faze versus Toronto Ultra. One team's going to move on to the winner's semifinals tomorrow, and one team is going to go down the loser's bracket and play later today. Let's find out which. Let's check out the intros.
Oh, Toronto, it is time. Winner's bracket is now full of champions. These two have won majors before, but for one of these two teams, it may be a little bit different. But before we get to them, they are dressed in red for the blood of dreams that they have broken. Maybe the villains here at this major, but please, welcome to the stage, Atlanta Faze!
They're getting the boos because this is Toronto Ultra's home major.
Simp, Slasher!
And they're playing Toronto. So.
The villains of the CDL.
But they usually get booed anyway.
Get another championship, and that man on the far left, Slasher, has been an absolute monster. A 2.2 in search and destroy. That's what he was brought in to fix, and he has certainly done that. They have Toronto in front of them. This is a matchup that this organization has dominated. Can they do it in front of their home crowd? We'll find out. Let's bring out the hometown team, Bryce. Thank you very much, Nameless. Yes. Please, give a very warm Canadian welcome to your hometown team. Welcome, Toronto Ultra! Let's go! This goes hard.
Got Bucket excited. Scrap's getting hype. Okay, okay. Watch them hands. Watch them hands.
Toronto Ultra. Home crowd bump is real. We saw what they were capable of doing last time, and they weren't able to close it out. But the time is here and now. Rookie of the Year. Candidate up for grabs, Pixie, playing lights out at his first ever LAN on the main stage. Can they do it again? I'm ready to get this match started, guys.
All right, well, this game certainly has a favorite. Let's get this game underway because the stage is set over to Miles and Chance.
Thank you very much, squad. Oh boy, is this one going to be a fun one indeed. We are truly...
Finals matchup that we had, these two teams top of their game, both champions already on the year, and of course Ultra in Faze. I feel like they've been each other's nemesis for the past 3 years since the introduction of the CDL. Always rivals, so many grand finals that they have had. Obviously a couple new guys in the mix on the different rosters, but you know it is some heavy hitters. I'm very excited to have this one in.
It's going to be a treat. Well, we saw the maps and moves briefly before, and interesting enough, Chance, I think it's sort of favoring Ultra a little bit. But
Faze for Game 5, the late half, expect that to continue at all. And honestly, just for the Fortress, you expect that to be Simp in a BZ's playground. You expect them to...
It's time to get into map number 1. We go to Albagra Fortress. It's been the site of many exciting moments throughout the major already. Here on this Saturday, we get things going with a hot one indeed. First time we've seen these two teams touch the stage since Friday. It's going to be a delight. Here we go, map number 1.
And if you
winners
want to play
semifinals,
Faze, come out and punch him in the mouth.
Playing for winners finals.
Fortress Hardpoint is a wonderful opportunity for Ultra to set the tone, to get the gun hot, to get the vibes flowing. I know Kleenex, always a monster. You get him in the mix, he can absolutely take over a series. Ultra need to hit that pace right from the jump.
Slight delay. With that being said,
slight delay. Come on, bros.
The bomb planners.
We don't play this
for the first time here in this series. Hardpoint. It is first 250 seconds. That hill is going to move once every minute, and our teams know exactly where to go. Here we go, ladies and gents. Winners round 2.
And And Kleenex, the man we are going to start with, Tobias Juliansen. See if he can start out with some fire, make some big plays, get that man past the middle of the map, and let him start to fry.
Kleenex on approach towards what will be P2 in a moment. P's and Q's, checks the corner, nice even trade across the board as Faze. They will find that hard point time early on, but Ultra have made things very difficult indeed.
Kleenex, okay.
Perfectly as well. Looking
Good
for
start.
The spawners. You got your boys in the hill, and you've already flipped your spawn. Toronto Ultra. Best possible start you could possibly have, but Celium, the backline, trying to hold it down for Faze.
That's an unbelievable gunfight to win. The spawn there, you can see for Toronto Ultra, that mini-map, those purple arrows, the far right-hand side. That's not where they want to be for now. They want to try to cross that 50-yard mark, get over towards the left-hand side. Let's see if they can do it, but for now, Faze in control.
And as good as the start it was against Selling, that backline player still locking things down. Slasher even on rotation, and Simp might fall, but he'll spawn back up at this new time. Right now it's a 3 versus 2 inside the point on the rotation. Hixie actually has the clearance. These are big gunfights to win. If you can push Faze out the back and Hixie doing exactly that, you could buy yourself a good chunk of time.
That's going to be time going towards Ultras, their hard point. Fans already singing. Here in the Matsumei Athletic Center on the back line, it's Kleenex with 2 and Hixie holding it down. The clock's still ticking in favor of Toronto Ultra. Eyes on the right-hand side of the minimap, though. That's where they want to go next. And oh my good God, Kleenex has been gifted.
And this is such a delicate moment. Look what's
Ultra,
happening on the map.
start.
You had one player from Faze and Slasher fighting for 30 seconds of scrap time, and everyone else is chalking that up and rotating towards new. So Ultra, they don't want all that ult time. That is a lot of time sort of gifted away. But for Faze, you're in a difficult spot. You're going to be down by 50 on the road. You need to hold this perfectly. In Toronto, they're stacking up, ready for the gate hit.
Here comes Faze, fortifying that right-hand side of the map. Ultra, how will they break this one? Simp on top of the rails there. He's watching the gate. There is a sneaky insight on his way. Hixie behind him. They're trying to bait out a move. Anything. Here come Ultra. 3 players line up, fly on through. Simp 1, Simp 2. Can't get the third. Is it enough to break the back of this hold? It might be. Inside Hixie finding the kills. They're in. That's the break. Ultra onto the point.
And they've blocked the spawns as well. You get the man into the point, and Ultra
Good break by
continue
Toronto
to build
there.
that lead. But Faze, it's the square up battle. It's a 4 versus 3 just to get this final bit of time.
It's a showdown. They're not letting anyone get any closer. A bit of a standoff here as Celium, tries to go forward inside, gets himself 2. A Beezy though. Tyler Farris onto the point, soaking a few moments of time. Here's a dance. Hixie's there, and Hixie wins it. 20 seconds now go to Ultra.
Nice little safety dance over there for the final bit of scrap. That is a beautiful hill from the Ultra, and they got a man in the back line. Scrap the opportunity to block spawns, potentially make the big play, but he does not have help yet from his teammates.
Lead here for
You can see
Ultra.
Faze trying to hunt him down, but
Maybe
now they
even
got
60.
the intel. Scrap still alive.
Yep, on the moment, we're looking at Celium. 2 spree from him, one of the most dangerous players in the world. Can he stay alive in this spot and give his boys as much real estate to work with now? Slasher and Sim,
3
they're
kills
finding the
for
kills as well.
Faze.
So Faze in a lovely spot to get some time.
That is beautiful work. Now you've actually pushed these spawns out nice and deep. But Beezy's responsible for P2. That's exactly where Ultra are coming from. You get the man out of the hill, though, so Atlanta Faze is actually going to be losing out on this time. Need to get the kills before they can rotate. Well, the kills, they got them. Have the hill
Nice
unlocked.
nade.
Well, there's one from Kleenex. The stick flying on
2
through.
big
Sim
kills from
has the
Sim,
cross
a
covered.
Beezy
No one's
before
getting
he
close to that
died.
hard point. Without a pound of flesh, and Sim, he's
Faze
collecting. Oh, wow,
starting to
Scrap
make a
flying
little bit of a
through.
comeback
Can Scrap
here.
get any more out of this one? A Beezy now dives into the fray, trades on point, and the last man standing is going to be Kleenex. Once again, a good 15 go to Ultra.
And that is back-to-back kills for Ultra, where they might lose that initial rotation, but still fight for enough scrap time that they continue to build that lead. So Toronto right now playing this map just a little bit better. Got to keep things going, though, because Atlanta Faze have a very nice setup for new.
Good setup and good kills as well. Looking at the stats as well, as a Beezy, 15 and 11, 14 and 7 from Simp. The Terrors working in perfect tandem together. Can they keep a hold of maps? No, Kleenex on the approach. Here come Ultra towards the point.
Oh, those are good nades as well. So a couple kills going your way. You had Insight that spawned up T1. It took a long route to try to make the break, but you have Atlanta Faze who have gotten every single kill.
Celium,
That's
the
a long
snake
route for Insight,
god.
but that's just to get you the better spawns. All of the time right now has been going to Atlanta. It's their best hill so far.
20-point game so far. Faze clawing back into this one. Ultra on the point for now. Abizi with a quick clean-up kills. Eyes on that time, though. 20 seconds to go here. We could be looking at a lead change soon. Big wins out of Abizi. You can get this. There's the teamwork. Faze fighting back.
And this is a big moment because you have Atlanta Faze. They've been outslaying this entire game, but they've been playing off the back foot. Now, if you can set up the spawn trap, they can try to run the show, but those are massive wins out of Strap to sort of break that line, get towards P1, but outside of him, everyone on Ultra, they are getting cut down.
Cut down indeed. Well, back over towards P1 we go. This is the second set of hard points. We've gone all around the map, and now we do it all over again. This time, though, Faze with the lead. Faze with a hard point. They don't have control of the top left. That's where the second is. But for now, chance to soak this time and get these kills.
I mean, it's only one player even past that 50-yard line. Scrap's the only opportunity for Toronto to open up the pressure until Faze forget to block the spawns. They don't like this map for a reason, and that's a mistake that can haunt them. Insight now in the back line, and Faze got to go dance with them. Slasher, 2 directions to look. It might be too much action on the map. A mixing moment before we rotate to P2.
Yeah, Slasher's going to have to leave the safety of the fortress in order to get those players out. And now there's about 20 seconds to be had on P1. We have swapped sides. The control has changed. As Atlanta Faze, the kills department looking great. Abizi in particular, 24 and 16.
And honestly, Faze might be able to come out on top of the chaos. I know you have Toronto very happy to get scrap time towards P1, but this is a second opportunity for Faze
here, as Toronto did have a pretty good lead.
This is where they got bullied out on the first set of
only
rotation.
about a 7-point lead, less than 10.
Twice.
Comes Ultra on the approach. A 10-point game now. Faze starting to heat things up. It's 2 for Stroll! I called it all day, but it's inside with 2. That's the teamwork. That's the trades. Ultra are in. That's their point. Let's go for a listen in.
Could be the back, Jimmy. I'm looking at deep cross for now. They can go single. Top single right now. Can you hear him?
Front green, dead.
Can you hear him? Boys.
Top down.
Side or dice.
Look for easy.
Yeah.
I think for sure.
I think P4.
I think I heard him.
Don't see him. Have a streak.
Could be
Anyone P1? I'm top right now.
No. He's going top green steps.
Toby.
All the steps, Toby.
I've already get chased, Toby. There's one of them as well, Slasher.
Same on the
top
steps.
kip.
I don't see him on the steps.
Cells top kip.
What's the close all?
Two front of you.
I have a streak, we can go to
Two inside.
Okay, yeah.
No, this guy will
Go inside, Jimmy.
Is that close? Bench now. Close that the door.
2 there.
Oh, fuck.
Make sure to try to kill this guy. You
I
went
know
close.
Nice, good shit.
Let's get to gate, I'll use my streak.
Yeah. I'm going to detonate the gate corners, okay?
Alright.
He might spawn out.
Let's let him close top.
I tried to choke, I need the corner, hold on.
I'm going to streak now.
Oh, just one.
Didn't hit anything close.
Okay, one is on the back stairs, one's close that gate,
Green,
one's on the green box, one time.
Close that
You
gate,
might sit in now.
I'm going
One
gate,
back stairs as well.
I'm going gate.
Back steps.
Back stairs, dead.
Nice, good shit. One gate, careful gate.
Front.
All good, that's fine. I'm holding back green, boys, for the gate.
Here, top front.
Only in front, boys.
Top green. Top green,
One time in front.
Top green.
Top green. Top green. Top green.
Top green.
Right, small gate. You got small gate, yeah, hold the cross. I'm falling behind him gate as well. Small behind him gate, boys.
Green down. On the bus now.
Back green weak. He's going back. Low stairs.
They're going to get that side, go now. That's one there, I'm going to come
One, three.
Two low stairs.
Both teams fighting for every single second, every single inch of Fortress so far as we go back in with Faze, still with the lead.
Oh, damn.
You have Toronto.
That was a good job by
like
Toronto
dogs.
to keep them from getting to that point.
P3s where they lose the rotation,
they lost
have to
it,
break
but
it down. So the way Ultra are being outslayed and out-rotated, this is an incredibly close game. Now they have their rotations. Now they're getting those frontline kills, an opportunity to try to take that lead.
And we see a bit of a spree now develop for the boys of Ultra. So far, Faze, the kills department, absolutely outstanding.
Toronto just needs
Over
a
the
few
cannons
good
we go.
kills,
Inside
and they'll take the lead.
Faze have been wiped. The closest
They
player
might
now
have
is going to be
got him
Selly.
here,
He's not going to be able to get
Sellian's
much done
the only
alone.
one
Has to
left
wait for the rest of the
pushed
squad. Here
up.
come Faze. Lead change. Scrap
killed
holding
him.
down the outside.
Here
Over to the
comes
inside we go. Slash with a big stick.
spawn.
Kleenex brought down. Over to Hixie and Insight. Final 2 players on the point. Here come the
Toronto with the
respawns
lead again.
as Faze have been kept back.
I mean, Faze just can't get to the hill. They're getting all the kills to get right next to the doors, but can't actually make the break. Finally, Sellian for them is going to strike, and Atlanta Faze find their way in, but look at the score.
gonna be
that
tied.
was the hill that Ultra took the lead.
There we go. Scrap wins another big one. 26 and 25 from him. Over towards P1, we now roll. That's the blacksmith on the top-hand side of the minimap. That is where the fight's going to take place. Scrap's going to
Put
buy
that
his on the
trophy down,
cross.
brother.
If he wins this, he might be able to hold it down. This is another lead change. Ultra now with the lead.
That is insane awareness, and the
Kleenex,
kills
good
are
kills.
starting to flow. Collecting a little bit of time, running the score up, and Faze right now, desperate just to get out of P1 and flip those spawns. Ultra haven't read it yet. Now they're starting to turn, but a mixing moment. Shots into a teammate, too many directions to look, and Faze are going to break the hill.
Oh, Kleenex still fighting. Sellium last man alive on the point. a hard point in the hands of Faze for now, and chance we're looking at another lead change for sure. 25 remaining on Blacksmith. Celium snaking his heart out. Here comes Kleenex, brings him down. That's going to be Ultra now with the time.
Big fights and big scrap time as well. Atlanta Faze are chalking up 20 seconds to handle Ultra to try to fight on P1. Hixie dancing in the back and drawing so much attention. His teammates are flying through P2 to try to help him out. But again, this is a nice lead for the P1 time. You still have insight behind enemy lines. Opportunities for Ultra to set this game up for the kill.
Celium detects him. That's going to cause a problem. Spotted him. Here we go. As Insight taken down from that back line. Big snaps out of a BZ. Not enough to get any more Kleenex on the approach. Sim can't get the pair. Hard point open for business, and Faze are in.
Still just Ultra trying to get out, and there you go. One player gets out, and you spawn players P2, but it is still Atlanta Faze collecting this time. Another lead exchange is going to take place in Atlanta. Now they have it, and if Ultra can't get out, they're going to get punished in this game. Desperate to win these gunfights, and they can't get him just yet.
To get out.
Business end of the hard point, and BZ's trying to drop 40. Trades
Phoenix
done.
is the only one out.
In the hands of Faze again. Simple
Oh,
to
he just
tear
got wrecked.
as the clock is ticking. Faze with the lead. Map presence, though, could be Ultra. This next
20
battle for the
seconds
hard
for
point
the win
determines
for
who is
Faze.
the
They
map.
can't win on this hard
so
point.
far away. It's only Hixie with Dead Silence popped, and he's able to get Simp out of time, but you're going to be down by 20 going into P2. Atlanta Faze have got broken on this hill 2 times in a row. Ultra, they need that magic again.
They get one more break. No, Faze have locked it down. It's the final 10 for the win. Can Insight break his way through the front? Guns
10
up
seconds.
from Slasher. Damage dealt. Celium's there. Final 5. Cell with 2. Insight, he's going to get brought down. Sim sent in for the kill. And Faze
gonna take map
number
1
1
from the home team, Toronto. Good hold there on the P2 at the end. It was tight, really close going up until those last 2 hard points, and Faze just held it when they had to. So good jobs, good plays there out of Atlanta Faze to take map number 1. Scrap 32 and 34. Not doing very well, but a BZ 39 and 30. 39 kills, almost a 40 bomb. Celium 31 and 22. Also doing well, but still not over yet. That's just map 1, and definitely the home team hometown buff is going. Let's check out this embassy search and destroy.
On Albagra Fortress. Here we go. It's first to 6 here in the game mode. Let's get it.
And 12 and 2 is just a terrifying sight. The first blood's on point. The round win percentage is devastatingly good. Good news for both teams, though. Even with the first bloods don't come, both squads incredibly capable of clutching those 3v4s. So I know for Ultra, when they're on offense, it is operation get the bomb down, but round 1, you have to be worried about the nades. Don't have to be worried about the gunny, though. A BZ already strikes as aggressive as you want them. That's a first blood in the first 5 seconds.
First blood, all pick, no trade. He stays alive, and he puts Toronto Ultra at a disadvantage here in the opening of this round. And now it's Celium and the boys of Faze. Full control of the top side of the embassy. Eyes on Insight. Will they be able to take care of him as well?
Well, they have a bunch of intel. Maybe worried about the flank, but Insight just gets gunned out of the top window. Both players able to cross the tears near the bomb, and a
Kleenex
1
left in a
versus 4
1v4
already. And Kleenex can't do anything. Walking into the pre-aims and easy gunnings the whole way down. I mean, Abizi literally struck the first blood 5 seconds in. Ultra yet to shoot back. Ultra did 72 damage as a team in that round. Not enough to kill a single player.
I think that was a bullet and a half from Kleenex on one of the terrors as they flew from the top side of the embassy over towards the palm trees. Great job, observers. That was a fun shot. Here we go, though, round 2. This search is going by real quick.
And honestly, for Ultra, that was sort of a poor enough first round. I don't even know if the players have trophies, so you can't have that aggressive play call to go over towards B. So already, maybe not your ideal strat on the first attacking round. So you pump the brakes and play for picks, but look who's already up in your face. Simpin and Beezy already up at the 50-yard line.
Yep, for Toronto, no Dead Silence, no trophies. That limits your both offensive and defensive capabilities here. Insight will have that trophy. Kleenex now has Dead Silence finally, so we should be able to see something happen here. But Faze, they're making moves.
You're just getting tagged up from everywhere. Barely know where these bullets are coming from. The inside having to dance with his life. He was actually made one shot just trying to live inside of PD. Stuns for the intel on Simp, but him and aBeZy have a bit of a crossfire, but they isolated Simp. They took care of him. You got your first blood.
Coordinated effort to bring him down. The nades, the shots all there. Can Slasher find anything? He has nothing left to throw, but the bullets from his TAC 56. Slowly but surely. Ultra have to make something happen here. They are running out of time. 25 to go.
Took care of one tear. Here's the second. Gotta trade him out. CleanX gets it done. Moving the bomb up towards the site. And inside, as long as he backs down, selling for the child, but he doesn't back him down, but their help is good enough. Massive gun bite from inside. But 12 seconds, Slasher gets the kill. You gotta go for that bomb.
It's a 2v1, and inside, oh no! He runs right into
Slasher
the
just
map.
needs to lay down.
Alive.
Oh, he gets gunned.
By the skin of their teeth.
Slasher just needed to live 5 seconds.
Take the round.
Yeah, count your lucky blessings
plant.
for that child from Scrap. Makes the right read, knows he has no time to go get that bomb. And Slasher nearly able to get past that wall. That would have been an insane 1v3. Could have been a dagger for the map too. Scrap just bought his team some life.
Slash had to stay alive for what, an additional 5 seconds there.
Yeah.
If he manages to make that corner on the dive, he would have won the round for Faze. That is the difference we're looking at between these teams here in the search.
And Scrap pulling up the sniper as well for this next round, and it might work out perfectly. Line up the shot, see if you can connect. Bang!
Oh, Scrap, beautiful snipe. Oh!
There's a second.
Oh, I thought he was going to go for
we'd
3.
Rip the roof on this place if he'd hit the third. 2v2.
Yeah, you got him in a pinch though. Simp's going to be one shot. Delivering for the net.
Oh!
Mason makes the read. The quick trades though are going to be in. Insight knows where Selim just was. You have a minute in this round to work with. 2 ARs going at it. That bomb is down. Selim on the approach.
Everybody strap in and get real comfortable. We've got 50 seconds for this 1v1 to take place. And I do believe that both players are running trophies, so this is going to be very slow and very quiet. But a single mistake, and you lose the round.
And Inside knows. Play it very soft. You'll be able to hear the footsteps of Selim winning your approach, or Selim will just make his presence known. We've seen Selim in these 1v1s. He will get shots out. He will look for intel, but Inside gets it, catches them. Toronto Ultra with the round win.
That's one
Jamie
time
Craven,
where
Inside, one of
Selim,
the most composed
weird
players in the
wall
league.
veins actually went up.
An outstanding record
turned
in the
out to be a bad
1v1s,
thing for him.
1v2s. These were the snipes, though, from Scrap. What an explosive opening to the round.
Oh, if he hits that third one,
Speaking of,
yeah.
just to make sure that he's running the trophy snipe class, if you're working back alley, have to be very particular about what you're using, but Scrap on point, and if you're hitting shots like that, might as well keep it out. I see that SBX in hand for Scrap for this next offensive round.
See if he can be as
Whip
lucky as he
it
was
out.
last time round.
Whip it
A
out.
lot of skill. Timing. Brilliant.
Oh.
Absolutely brilliant opener once again. He couldn't hit a barn door yet on Friday. He's killing it now.
Yeah, you see he's got the dead silence as well for the offensive round, so he's making the IQ plays, but so is aBeZy up top, looking for the second kill. You've been able to take down CleanX. Now you have the bomb down for a 2v3. This is clutchable, but Scrap is killable. aBeZy has him, and Hixie by himself has to fly out and chow this bomb.
It's a really tough situation to be in with that bomb now being taken care of, and that will be that. Slasher defuses the bomb. No hope whatsoever for Toronto Ultra in that round. Decisive action from Faze.
Yeah, it is just so quick. aBeZy's up top, PD, 0 time wasted, barely throwing shoulders. He knows where you're gonna be, and as soon as he gets that kill, CleanX is now trapped on the bomb side, and I mean, Hixie might have been able to get away back alley.
I think I heard the
Atlanta
crowd,
Faze
someone say
had
bomb.
everything
Yell it.
covered. Too quick
Don't do
with
that.
it, and you know, we've seen rounds in the past where Scrap's able to hide bottom PD and get out. aBeZy hunts him down.
Faze attacking round now after they find the equalizer there. So let's see what they've got. First blood man on your screen. He usually gets in first, gets the kills, and gets away.
And it's the rookies working together, though, making plays for Ultra. They have dominated the P2 side of the map. Obviously, you have Atlanta Faze need to be very careful about how they chow. If they open these doors, they're going to fall. Atlanta Faze, though, have the first blood. That means Hixie forced to make the play. Pops the dead silence. He is moving.
Timing is actually brilliant. Here comes his first. He's moving silently. Will Slasher snap? It's an awkward fight. Oh, it's a lot of information. Hixie right now, he's stayed alive, and he is feeding the team nothing but knowledge.
Can't move too quick anymore, though. Dead silence has run out, but now he's in a position where Atlanta Faze have to be incredibly concerned. Scrap finds an extra pick as well, so man advantage. Don't check this corner. 3 versus 1.
Nice
Nothing.
job from
Toronto Ultra, another round.
Heads up play from Hixie. He could have let his gun rip, tried to take the fight. Instead, he played it slowly. Sensible decisions like that win you rounds, and you need a lot against Faze.
And it's that teamwork out of the rookies, too, because as soon as Hixie goes up top, Abizi would have traded him out on the ladder if not for Scrap putting extra shots in from those back trucks. So the coordination has to be on point. Absolutely is. And Scrap, by the way, 7 and 3. I mean, his gun was certainly hot on our bagger. He has carried that through to Embassy. Trophy's out and bound. Another potential B hit. Ultra right back at it.
Trophies save these players from the frag grenades and concussions being thrown their way. Keeps everybody fighting fit now as they approach the bomb site. Abizi, caught out in mid. But Slasher, fantastic teamwork. First blood.
And Insight knows where he is, but you have to be careful about this Chow. And he has the intel, but not an easy kill to try to go and get. 2v4, you gotta hold this for the clutch. This is doable for the ARs.
Insight now, all alone, 1v4. He's got to keep that bomb safe. 30 seconds. Here comes Faze. No way! Did he find that kill? It won't amount to a whole lot, though. Faze with a life advantage. Faze now find another equalizer. After the bomb's defused, it is 3-3.
And Faze are just pushing the pace on defense. They've been giving up this bomb plant. They are playing for the retakes, and every time it is a swarm over towards PD. There's never a moment for Scrapper Insight to breathe, to try to analyze, to figure out the situation. It is just the terrors crawling around your base, and well, obviously you put that pressure on, you start winning some of these rounds. Defensive shootout we've had on Embassy.
Seeing a lot of bombs getting planted. This was Simp's hit. Perfect centering right through the door there. Closes it. Good manners. 3 and 4 from Simp. A couple of moments he's had. Some iconic MW2 moments he has had in that very position. Here we go, though. Faze on attack. Once again, they have overwhelmed the B-bomb site.
Oh, he got spotted. Still, though, the first blood doesn't go their way, and Abizi, too many things to worry about. The intel he gives is enough to take Hixie down for the 3v3. Bomb is down on D. It's a mixy moment, and Scrap, the AR, has found his way into bottom PD. They'll be playing it slow as Faze right now, waiting for a kill to fall into their lap, but they do not have the intel.
1 minute to go here in the round, and Abizi close enough to that bomb. It's down right next to the B-bomb site. Grab that, get the plant. He's waiting for Ultra to make a mistake. Not likely at the moment.
And this is going to be interesting timing. If Abizi moves towards that bomb, Scrap can just slide on over and get the kill on the guy off the bomb. So Faze can't commit just yet, but they are running out of time.
Celium has that top side of the MC covered as well, so all the power positions are covered. This is an incredibly tense moment. 30 seconds to go.
You just have to commit. It's going to be the timing. Scrap's just going to have the timing. He has the intel. There's the kill. 2 versus 3. Now you feel like you can't plant the bomb. You got to make a move.
Slasher's trying to make something happen here. He's got that bomb in hand. Flying over towards the site. Might be looking at the plant soon. Insight now, waiting for his moment to strike. 10 seconds to go. Slasher's down. It's all on to Celium. Celium from upstairs. Can he take care of 3 players in 5 seconds? No. What a tense round. Exceptionally high-level play.
Veteran
Very
plays
patient.
out of the
Very
rookie.
patient play.
Scrap got in position 30 seconds in advance, had the timing to catch Abizi in the tennis court, and then inside in the back alley, he can hear all the jumping that's taking place top AC. That is a calm and efficient round coming out of Toronto Ultra. And Scrap, by the way, 8 and 4 overall. He has 3 first bloods already. This is Faze on their best map. Toronto Ultra ready to play.
Well, we've seen how it goes. Defensive round after defensive round. It's now Faze's turn to try to hit the ball on the volley. Here we go. Scrap squares up against a few of them. Trophy system will save him. All of those cars explode. Kleenex finds the first blood somehow. He has dead silence, so he is moving. And here we go, the long-range engagement.
Oh, those are insane shots. Slasher 1 HP. Desperate to get out, and Slasher barely makes it away. You still have the man advantage, and Abizi, the man you got to trade, or Hixie just guns him. 4v2 for Toronto.
Scrap has certainly asserted his dominance on this side of the map. You're in trouble Faze. It's a 4v2. And now you can think about planting the bomb. The map is all yours.
And for how many times they've gone for the aggressive B plants and just been retaken like it was nothing. The adjustments are there. They're playing for picks before the plan. And really taking the time. Here's the hero play, though, from the ARs to try to get this guy off bomb. Insight with the coverage. The bomb goes down. That should be enough for the round win.
Strong base of fire from Faze here. They're able to keep Insight down. The problem is they don't have the numbers. Toronto Ultra are going to be able to fly forward and throw bodies at this point if they want it. Kleenex turns it now into a 4v1. It is a masterclass from Ultra. Map point, looking to level up the series.
Gotta love those adjustments coming out of Toronto. So many bomb plants they have. The retakes are too easy. They identify. They play for picks and able to catch the early one on Simp at the start of the round. We talked about the first bloods for Scrap. How about 4 first deaths for Simp? That's been the game plan for Ultra. Take down one of the terrors, move from there. You got a 5-3 lead. One more round.
You can never count Faze out, though. We have seen this so many times throughout
the
the
hell
years.
could a Slasher have on his hat?
The Search and Destroy Masters.
Didn't he usually wear an Atlanta Faze
this
hat?
one back, they can. And Scrap.
Nice angle.
Wow, he nearly got it. Slasher with a perfect read, though. The tendencies have already been learned.
That's tough, though, but you got to be making moves. This is Faze aggressive. This is Kleenex 1 HP. He gets caught. The tears. First 2 bloods going their way.
2v4.
You have Insight, though, wants to make a play, has some intel. No collapse there. Insight does get a kill on Slasher, though, so a 2 versus 3. Scrap might have the World Star, but these are capable players for Toronto.
Faze with the numbers. They've got a man advantage. Here comes Sim. Oh, wow. He took that one like a champ. Selling with a perfect coverage now. All down to Insight. That bomb has been planted. It's a 1v3, and there is no way. Faze. Strong round.
Yeah, at this level, you get a hit marker, you lose the round. An unfortunate moment for Scrap, but you have Atlanta Faze taking full advantage. You have adjustments for Ultra on one side for their attacking rounds. Atlanta do the exact same. They read the pressure over towards P2. They get those first picks and make sure they're there for the trades. Not a fun moment when you have Kleenex working the flanking in your bottom PD. The faster you kill him, the better. Still for Ultra. One more round. Back on the attack. It'll be interesting if they keep leaning towards B for the fast plants, if they trust themselves to play for picks. It looks like they're looking for those early kills.
It's still map point for Toronto Ultra, but Faze, this is where they like to be. A little bit of pressure turns those boys into diamonds. Here we go.
And you have Ultra, they've left open the P2 side of the map. That's what Kleenex might be waiting for. And you have Simp dancing with the idea. You also have a BZ hitting the hop up. Hello, welcome to 2 guns ready for you. First blood, Toronto.
I don't think he saw that coming. But Scrap and Insight certainly did. Here comes Selim, though, to level the playing field from upstairs. Brilliant shots from up top AC. I know, guys. I know. Don't worry.
Well, Simp's in the mix. I was about to say, Simp popped that silence for this. He can't find a kill, but Selim finds his next. Unkillable top AC. Selim untouchable in that spot. Might have just bought his team this round.
He's done such a good job up there. Just about 30 seconds to go. Ultra still trying to make the move. Faze, hold him at bay. You'll be fine. Pixie takes his chances. Makes it a 2v2.
I mean, what do you do, though, if you're Ultra? You try to cross one direction. Slasher's there. You try to work towards AC. Selim, he's going to spot you out. You need a clean double child, but it's 2 SMGs up top. 15 seconds to left. They got to go. Both of them jump out. How good is your coverage to not let him get you off bomb?
Don't worry. If you got to get the bomb down either way, Slasher is also on the pinch, so an exciting moment here for sure. Slasher strikes, and here comes Kleenex. Possible to make it happen? No.
Slasher's like,
The
no
Fates
challenge
would
this
have
time.
it this way. Round 11.
Round 11.
In a 3v4, Selim just catches player after player. Best snaker in the league. You gotta tip it. This is his bread and butter. Able to get 2, bails out his team, forces the round 11.
Now, whether he's taking shots at anyone or not, the mere fact that he is alive in that position dictates the play for Ultra. They can't get near that bomb site. Seth, I know you're watching. Help that guy out.
You have Atlanta Faze on offense for this final round. Looking for the stack over towards B. This is going to be the shots he just fly out and look for. Maybe not all the way, but no first blood just yet. Everybody backs down, repositions. You have Atlanta Faze that are very concerned about all that P2 pressure. But Hixie finds the first blood. There you go. You took down the first blood king.
Somehow, we stayed on board with Kleenex. The immediate pump fake from B towards A. Wow, heavy tags. But only halfway done. And Slasher should have gone for the head. But now, with the final minute, Hixie in the inside of Laundry, trying to keep the man advantage he worked so hard to get.
And they're looking for him. Simp and Selim on the approach. Important gunfight to win it. Sim takes him down, gets out with his life. Faze still leaning towards A.
The untradeable now an exchange of gunfire. Stallion caught.
Phoenix gets a
Scrap now trying
second.
to make something
2v3
happen.
for
Slash
Faze.
attacks.
Sim gets
Sim
one.
low. The
2v2.
objective play onto the bomb
They're
in this
planning.
2v2.
And Slasher has to look over his boy. You get the bomb plane down and you get out with your life. Insight needs to stay alive and wait for Kleenex to make the play.
Is going to be pinching.
Can he be held down as Insight suppressing fire, trying to keep both members of Faze there in the flank. Kleenex
He's there.
Kleenex is there. Sim now in a 1v2. Can he do something miraculous? He can't.
Toronto
Teamwork.
going to take map 2.
Made the dream work with ample time to defuse the
Beautiful,
bomb.
beautiful teamwork.
Toronto Ultra level the series up 1-1.
Yep, it's going to tie it up here 1-1 with an S&D win. This control is going to be massively important when it comes to this game because this swing round is going to be crazy. Then it's just going to come down to winning a hard point, hopefully. But, man, what a great S&D. Scrap 9-7, Kleenex 9-7, Slasher 9-7. All three shooting well and pretty straight. Let's see if we can find our control expo, looks like.
Faze, it's an absolute showdown. They're going blow for blow, and now we play Expo Control.
And it's going to be interesting, too, because I would say both teams have won the other squad's sort of favored maps, right? You have Atlanta Faze on the Albagra, not a great record on the year. They come out with the fire on map 1. And then Atlanta Faze, best embassy team in the game. Ultra take it to them and take them down in around 11. So for Faze going into Expo, 0-3 record on the year. Obviously getting some new reps in and a 2-1 record for Toronto. So they played it a little bit more, and it is their bread and butter game mode. But still, it is Atlanta Faze. They are terrifying, and it is LAN. You got to execute them on the map. You have advantages.
We're getting towards the end of the MW2 season. Everyone's tricks that are kept hidden, most will be used at champs, but you can bet 1 or 2 will come out here because a victory this late in the season, oh, how sweet it would be. Expo Control coming up in a moment. Faze 0-3, but don't let the stats fool you. This is Atlanta Faze.
Yeah, this is a team that absolutely is going to be putting the extra work in for the end of the year, and it's going to be Toronto Ultra. It is a heavy A stack straight off the rib. Selling good timing to actually cross over towards outer. But he does get heard. Kleenex there to take him down. A nice little way to start the game, but Slasher the instant bounce back. Slasher actually for 3 completely shuts down that push from Toronto.
Holding it down. Scrap checking everything possible. On the approach, though, it is going to be Faze still in the defense. They're trying to push that front line forward. Simp's going to get a little bit eager. Eager Beaver gets taken care of there as Scrap holds him down. It's a 2 in a row. We've got less than a minute to play for here. Ultra got to get on a point.
Yeah, Slasher also has to continuously be that iron wall, but he gets chopped down. You have Faze that basically stacked over towards B. I think they were expecting the rotation to come through, but Ultra, with the closer spawns, continue to pour on that A pressure. So this is a massive opportunity to strike on A early on.
It's one segment done. It's a slow capture. It's only Scrap doing it. Pressure now. Can Hixie slow anybody down? Nope. Selim's there. Perfect reads. Abizi backing him up from bar. Second segment nearly done. Will Faze interject? Yes. They've stopped it just at the right time. Take care of Abizi. Get the second segment. Easier said than done, though. Here comes Sim.
They're looking for the chow. Everybody's going to be 1 HP, and, well, no trophies, so Slasher there again. Only a tick of progress through, and that is a big moment for Atlanta Faze to get that stop. That was a massive opportunity for Ultra to strike on A early. Instead, it's back to the reset. We go back to the standard. That slow B capture.
Slow and steady. First segment gone. Simp's there just to sort of rustle some jimmies, get a little bit annoying. Can he stay alive for much longer? There's the contest. A lot of noise now, Hixie. You're in a target-rich environment, son, and who knew it? You were the target. Taking care of once again. Faze, strong defense.
Yeah, consistently clutching up on defense as well. A handful of players being aggressive, Selly, and making sure he's locking down any late rotations out over towards A. You imagine Ultra eventually going to be able to break through. Kleenex has done exactly
Ultra
that.
should get B
2
here.
bodies over towards B, but if the front line falls, an opportunity. Atlanta Faze, if they want to, can fight B. Looks like that's not going to be the case. They're going to set up for the swarm. Stranglehold the map, try to trap Ultra in.
capture that point. You add a minute to the game clock, and there we go. All of a sudden, the round really starts to get going. 3 dead, though, for Toronto Ultra. Insight last man up, and this is a problem. You are now in the trap. Ultra, top left-hand side of the minimap. They have to fight their way out, and it is not going to be easy, but shots like that definitely help.
Yeah, Scrap actually really enjoying the square up against Celium. Quite the battle we're having, but unfortunately for Scrap, Simp takes 2, make it all 3 down, and a 4 spree from Simp. You are still struggling to get out of your spawn.
Unbelievable performance from Simp, as per usual. 4 spree from him, now keeping
the eye
right now around Ultra. They're not able to get out. 1 or 2 managed to slip the net. Is that going to be enough, or will it be just another catch for Faze? Simp now looking to find a few more, and he might add to the spree. Here's the hit. Tags are there. Oh, Ultra, though, they've managed to fight their way through. They're onto the point. Here comes the next 2. Slasher gets 1. Any more hitting the left tank? As he's dancing, gets damaged, but it's not done yet. Second segment at A's gone.
Yeah, Celium can fly, though, because one of those guys is 1 shot, but he doesn't get the trade. Inside for the coverage of Beezy, the next man in line. It is only 1 tick. If a Beezy falls, Atlanta are going to get punished.
Scrap, though, he manages to keep the back line safe, and Beezy wins the fight. Staying alive? No, he's been brought down. This is it. Fly, Faze, fly. The guns are hot, but is it going to be enough together in time? Yes, the nades land. Faze, so close, they save the round.
And that is a big one for Atlanta as well. Ultra so close with that stack coming through, but no trophies in a nail biter of a finisher. Not enough lives in the end, but they nearly broke that line down. So many key kills for Atlanta. Beezy hitting the snakes on point, gets the kill on Scrap. Every single one of those little moments added up to a round win.
And that's the way control rounds typically go, especially this high level. I mean, it is not over until the whistle is blown. Anything can happen. Round 2, here we go, though. Toronto Ultra be on defense this time. Faze elect to fly towards B, but they're very able to hit A as well.
There's going to be a lot of pressure as well. Hixie going to fall for the first blood, and now everybody for Atlanta turn and just cover those flanks. They had everything covered on the map. This should be a very easy and nice secure B capture, as SLASHER'S actually putting in some serious work on the flank as well. So a 4-life lead this early on for Atlanta. Faze wheeling and dealing, still finding those extra kills. Ultra yet to get on board on the kills column, let alone having too much positioning. As that slow B capture commences, Hixie able to find Slasher. That is a big kill to get. Now you can push out towards buses, and Ultra can stabilize and try to get that map control.
Slow things right down. BZ can hear so much from this elevator shaft. And here he goes. Ding, first floor. Might be a 2-piece. So he flies forward now. That's a 2 spree for him. 2 minutes to go in the game as well. And now there are 3 of them on their way towards A.
He's going to be the cutoff kills as well. Insight's going to spot him, but Insight forced to back down. Atlanta Faze, this is a big moment. They have so many players pushed up front glass that if they get 1 clean wipe, they will jump all over this point. And he's able to get out 1 HP just to stay alive and put on this pressure. Atlanta Faze trying to create this opportunity.
That's massive from BZ to stay alive there. If he's dead, he can't help capture anything. That's it for Celium. 6 kills in a row. He has a cruise missile in the back pocket to pull in. His leisure. Kleenex, though, ends the spree. BZ still alive, and he's still going.
Yeah, Denny hit fire kills in Atlanta Faze. Name a better duo is Atlanta, or BZ rather, now pushing up, and I don't know if he's going to check this angle. Oh, crosses out and doesn't get caught, and this is at least 1. Make it 2 players turn, dealing with the flank. So it's a 2v2 battle. It's the Tears right now running around your spawn.
Oh, and now it all comes down to Scrap. He's taking cover as well. They're all down. This is a bad look for Ultra Faze. This is an opportunity to fly towards that point. Kleenex, though. Oh, wow, he gets a kill. He's able to keep those players off of A for a moment, but there you go. Celium is in. Eyes towards the spawn now as Faze guns are up. If you could deal with another wave of kills, this should be it. Faze are in.
I mean, this is just too many players on the point. BZ's going to be the cutoff man. Hixie going to get spotted on the cross, and this stack is flying. The second tick already through. You got to fly out for the desperation kills. Hixie can't get 2. He gets caught, in Atlanta Faze are going to get this second round. Is Celium another spree. They are looking dominant.
That was a good round from Faze.
0-3 in match play here on Expo, and so far, brilliant look.
And look at how long it took Atlanta to set that up. They got all those players to front glass, and you at Toronto repeatedly, different waves, getting so many of the kills. BZ, they were never able to root out. He stayed alive for so long, and as soon as they got that clean wipe, 3 down, force him back in spawn, easy kills after the fact. That is 16-6 for Celium on a 5 spree. already has a cruise in the back pocket. Right now, Atlanta are setting Celium up, making his game easy. There's another cruise. Not that he needed it.
Oh, not that he needed it. He has yet to call in the first. While his teammates are finding the kills all over the place. Hixie taken care of on the point. Over to Insight now. He is feeling the pressure. And here comes Abizi. Finishes what his teammates have started. 14-7 for Tyler Farris.
And this is beautiful. He's got a Vaznev in one hand and attack 56 in the other. Ready for every gunfight, just not ready for that corner. Hixie able to catch him in Ultra right now, trying to work over towards B, but it is never free, it is never clean, nor easy. Now that you take care of Simp, you take care of Slasher, the flank is good. That B capture should commence.
Abizi might be going for it. Insight should have eyes on this. Don't let anyone get in close. It's Hixie. That's fantastic coverage again from Ultra. Good teamwork. They're going to get this B capture slowly but surely. It is map point Atlanta Faze, so we do need to see Ultra pull out all the stops here.
They are just desperate for some of the kills to start to go their way, because keep in mind for the Albagra, it was all 4 players for Atlanta Faze going positive. The guns were lightning hot. It is the exact same thing so far on the Expo. Atlanta Faze just picking them apart, but you get the extra minute to the clock. But we saw Atlanta Faze before, and right now we are seeing them do it again, keeping Toronto stuck in that spawn trap. And you have Atlanta Faze just crawling all over your base. There is simply nowhere to go.
Wow, brilliant shots out of Celium. Another 6 spree. Could call in that cruise more soon. It would be brilliant to help defend A with it. Slasher backing on up. Faze retaining fantastic control, but Ultra, a lot of them have managed to make their way through. Not even a dead silence play. Clinic's in from behind. Wait a minute, any more out of this would be great. Celium still alive and kicking 7 spree. A few members of Ultra dealt with, but they've bought themselves a little bit of real estate to play with here on Expo.
And at least you can get out the back bus alley and try to work towards your spawn. So Atlanta Faze, not that much pressure, and Hixie behind enemy line. So Ultra at least now the opportunity to try to create some magic.
Well, you managed to escape. Can you do anything with that freedom, though? That's the question for Ultra now. Celium, will he check this right? No need. Well, his teammates are all there, but Trixie Hixie once again from behind. Oh! How he got that 2, I'll never know, and now he's on A.
And he's able to at least stay alive, so the A capture's not going to happen, but he's buying his teammates pressure. Insight gets the next kill. You've nearly cleared out your spawn. Beasley the last man, got to check these corners. It is 2 players for Atlanta out towards Snow.
Oh, he's got no idea Abizi's next to him, surely. There it is. Abizi cleans house. Insight now trying to move forward. Oh, fantastic suppressing fire there from Slasher. Kleenex, though, flies into the fray. Will he be able to catch Celium? No! What a gunfight that was. Still Scrap, the lone man here for Toronto. Holding it down, trying to get the capture taken care of as Faze. Another dominant wave of kills.
They just can't breathe. I mean, Celium seemingly unstoppable. If Kleenex wins that gunfight, maybe there's a moment, but Celium 19 kills for a reason. In Ultra now, it is desperation time to try to get on this hill. Scrap, though, picks up 2. Right now, it's only Abizi behind you.
If you get a couple of kills, Slasher once again, an immovable object. Abizi threads the needle, a 4 spree. Here comes kill number 5, Insight. He's in a bit of trouble there. Slasher once again, 20-30.
And right back
That's
to
gonna be it
square
for Ultra
one
here.
with no lives remaining. 0-3 on this map, Miles. I think Atlanta Faze, maybe they did some homework. Maybe they made some improvements.
They knew something we certainly didn't. Look at that, 3-0 on control. You don't see too many of them as Faze. They put themselves on match point.
Yep. Faze on the verge of knocking Toronto down to the loser's bracket with that win in control. Take the lead 2 maps to 1 as we're going to go into map 4 hardpoint. We're going to check out the scoreboard here as no one from Toronto even had more than 14 kills. 14-24 for Kleenex. Slasher was 20-13. Simp was 20-15. And Celium was 20-8. They all had 20. So this could be it for Toronto. Can they keep this one going? They're going to need a hardpoint win on map 4 here. Let's check it out.
They're down by about 50 or 60 kills in the respawns. You cannot afford to keep the slaying that low. Good luck. Have fun.
It's going to be a costly hotel for Ultra unless they can find the kills. Slaying department is where we're going to be keeping an eye on, but again, it's hardpoint. You need the time as well. Just like we did on Fortress. First to 250 seconds. It's going to move all over the map after a minute of play, and all we can promise you this, chaps, it's going to be a banger.
Oh, good news for Toronto. You get to the hill first to start out P1. An opportunity, have a good opening break. Try to set the tone or have Celium pick you apart, and already inside last man standing on the push. So Opening break maybe goes just a little bit better for Atlanta Faze, but obviously, oh, we got a long way to go.
Oh, a long way to go indeed. Well, Insight now has the difficult job of trying to clear out a lot of angles, and okay, maybe Abizi's going to be making the push. Sim there to pinch from behind, coming at them for those cheeks, and there we go. CleanX gets one. The second. Hard point now, still in the hands of Faze. One man left alive, cleaned up, looking towards the second. Ultra, smooth moves.
Yeah, Faze are going to be forced to try to contain that rotation, and that is a good start from Abizi and Simp. At least Toronto able to get that scrap time on T1. So a little bit of a lead to work with to try to set up for the break, but you have Selim actually hyper aggressive to get these kills, so your push is going to be a little bit staggered. And now you're trying to make moves in. Simp takes you down. Right now, Ultra, no presence on the map. They are getting picked apart moving into P2.
Oh, no way. Throws it right back at Insight. Luckily, a trophy to help him out there. But here we go. Faze. They're in the lobby. There are trophies everywhere. Here comes the hit.
Yeah, look who got that back spawn, though. Hixie trying to make the plays on the back step. So a little bit of a mishap there from Faze. And you got Toronto taking full advantage. That's how you get the wipe, get the close spawn, get the break, get the time, and retake that lead.
Ultra are in. That's their hard point for now. Scrap, he is the gatekeeper, not letting anyone through. CleanX there from the stairwell. Massive shots coming out of Slasher, covering fire again.
Inside
and
Scrap.
It's
Two
the
big
ARs
kills
of
in
Toronto finding the kills, and Scrap one more and he gets a cruise.
Yeah, Scrap's been on point in the slaying department all series long, even when they've suffered it. Now you got Hixie. I mean, he's in the back, so they're trying to work together and apply the pressure. Hixie gets one, has a little bit of help, but Faze do not care. Get the three-man wipe, and the opportunity to double up on the rotation gets stuffed. But Toronto, again, decent lead, a little bit of time to work with, but I'd say for Faze, it's a very spread setup. You got Abizi distant, Celium distant. There are no avenues to attack this hill. This is a beautiful setup from Atlanta.
Yeah, good luck. Toronto on the approach now towards Kitchen. They're battling through that restaurant side. Simp, though, he's going to be the man in the point. Celium, what a win! Only gets one before being traded out. Hixie now moving forward. Two members of Faze on the inside of the point, trying to reinforce this one. Abizi softening up the attackers before they can get in there. Finding these kills, staying alive. That is massive. Insight can't hunt him down. Can't get the kills as Faze, a big lead change.
Here comes
Ultra, though, they're not going to lose with 15 remaining.
And you need to get this 15-2. Last minute challenge. And Scrap just fries him. I don't even think he wanted to get that kill. He wanted to trade, but Scrap is shooting very straight on Hotel. And now his team, for the first time in a long time, Toronto actually ahead of the rotation. They don't have the spawns, but you get one good wipe. You can pin Atlanta in the back.
As you can see, Hotel much bigger than Fortress. Is quite a journey across map. Inside, big win, finds one. Hixie in the trade there. A clean bar belongs to Toronto Ultra now. No members from Faze in sight except for Sim. Can he find his way forward? Yes, he gets at least one. Hard point time still in the hands of Toronto now. With a quick weave position, Abizi's up next. Here he comes into the point. There's the contest, allowing his teammates to fly in.
50-50 gunfights, though. And again, that contest spot from inside, too clean. The kill's getting traded, but Sim sent in for the kill. Can't get number 5. CleanX wins a big one. Ultra still holding on to that time. But the question is, for how long? A team kill maybe buys you just a little bit of space from Ultra. They should be good to collect those final 20 seconds. And, hey, they might be behind on this rotation, but plenty of time to work with to try to break it down. And even if you fail, still going to have a 40-second lead. But you got that first set of kills, and they get the clean wipe. You'll have the full setup for Atlanta on Restaurant.
From bar to restaurant, from the south side to the north side of the map. Celium once again on the outside here, trying to find anyone. Here's Hixie. Oh, and the timing has been so good. Sensational, but time is one thing, his ears were the other. Good work now towards the point. Abizi flying forward, clean 3 kills. It is all into Insight. Can he get anything out of this? No, Abizi somehow flying into the fight. Keeps the kills flowing. And Ultra, they're just on the outside of the point now. Can they get in?
And Ultra, there hasn't been any time to even set up a team push. You've had Atlanta Faze flying in your face and staggering nearly every single push, but finally the swarm is there. Slasher, last man standing in the teamwork, finally takes over. And honestly, unfortunately, that trophy ends up killing Hixie because that's just going to slow Ultra down just a little bit more. They do not have the spawns nor the rotation for new. Good news for Ultra, though, they do still have that lead.
Ooh, snaps out of Scrap. Not enough, though, to take care of business. Lead change in a moment. Faze cut down on the point. Hixie's going to get some time. Ultra with a scrap time. We're going to see now over towards the final hard point in our first set here on Hotel. We call it Glass. It's in the outdoors. It's going to be a bloodbath.
You got to do this quick, too. Celium is going to be hunting you down, working this flank. So one spawn out for Atlanta Faze might pay off. There's the two-piece. That is going to be the push completely shut down. Kleenex last man standing, but he is getting peppered. Stuns, nade, bullets all on his forehead. And Ultra got to reposition. Now they're going to take
Why
it
is
from the front.
Insight going over toward
Finding the
Kitchen?
kill. Lead change Faze. They're now in control. Hixie pinned down, a little bit more than pinned. Taking care of business. Scrap trying to thread the needle, and he gets one. Over to the hard point we go, though. Open for a second. The Faze
Why are
there,
they
still
all
in
going
firm
toward
control.
Kitchen?
Kleenex, ooh, nearly. As soon as
the
there.
fucking hard
Insight
point's
now
on the other
the
side.
contest. If he dies, Faze get the time.
I mean, you'll take the contest time, but it's going to actually last. There you go. The coverage from the team is on point. And
See?
Ultra, well, just enough to retake the lead again. Maybe get close to it. Selly, oh, he does not want you to have it. They are making you work for every single second. Atlanta Faze right now, they are fighting on Hotel.
They got the lead. Back over to the center of the map we go. Second set of hard points now. It's still a close game between our two Titans. Scrap, though, on the inside. Shouldn't be able to let anyone from Faze get close, but nice nade from Celium. Sadly, not able to get the stick. The trophy saves the day, and now Hixie. Oh, he's in trouble.
Celium is just built different. He is having himself a series and nearly impossible to kill. Scrap from up top, looking to be that response, though, and there's
rope.
a nice two. Looking for the third, but can't quite get it. Celium again. So tough. The trade's always on point. The teamwork right now from Atlanta is flowing. And Hixie going to get caught as well. Every single kill you get feels like a guarantee to get traded out.
War on two fronts for Toronto now, trying to hold the point and fight for the right-hand side of the map. We go to the lobby again, wide open atrium. As Hixie trying to make his way forward, Abizi being the stop. Holding him back. Don't let that time accrue. Ultra with a slight lead for now, but Faze, they've got control of Nu. Here it comes.
Oh, and they're stopping the push as well. Insight was trying to be a little bit cheeky going through the hole, but it was Slasher there to catch him. So a stable setup on P2, and this time you actually have Atlanta blocking all the spawns. So it was Hixie that was given a gift last time around, and he took full advantage of it. Atlanta Faze not making the same mistake twice.
Nope, for those wondering, Faze still leading the kills department. Kleenex though. Speedily, aggression towards the point.
Oh,
a clean house. 3 dead for Faze. That's a lot of time for Ultra.
Yeah, they didn't need the spawns. They needed Kleenex to be a bully. Walks in and picks up 3 along the way, and this is beautiful time to get. 30 seconds is worth fighting for, and it looks like Ultra gonna win that fight. Abizi gets traded out, now actually landed the bad spawn, so maybe you still fight for the scrap, but on the rotation front, Ultra, an opportunity to try and go back to back, but it's gonna be scattered all over the place. You get the final 12 seconds, you trade out the rotation, make that happen. It'll be a 35-second lead as you rotate towards Nu.
Last time we were here in the kitchen, it took a long time for Ultra to get in. Faze held the vast majority. Will it be different this time? Kleenex in. No hope in hell, though. Sims there. The quick turn. A couple of tags from Insight. Not enough to get the kill. Wait a minute! Oh!
Baby.
An unfortunate series of events for Abizi, but that's still the hard point in Faze's hands.
Yeah, still, I mean, that's a nice kill to get, but it's a long way to actually make this break. Everybody winning gunfights inside the hill for Atlanta.
Down for
That is
Faze.
a clean 4 down, and Hixie desperate to wait for his teammates. A little bit of pressure on the back, but I'm looking at that scoreboard. Atlanta Faze, we've had a few of these. They're gonna take the lead.
Lead change again. Atlanta in control. Trades on point. It's another late break here from Ultra, or will Faze hold him down? Scrap with the kills. Selling on the inside. Time. Kleenex cuts him down, and it's another 20 in kitchen for Ultra.
And another lead change. Ultra, they are hanging on by a thread with a smidgen of a lead. But they built it back up, and we bought yourselves another rotation. But Atlanta, again, they have been on point with these rotational gunfight wins. They always have so much pressure on the map and the ability to roam free. And Abizi doing exactly that, trying to slow this push down, and until you kill him, you're gonna have a bad time.
So hard to deal with Abizi. You must finish him when you see him, otherwise he gets away, he regenerates his health, and he causes nothing but problems. Here come Ultra through the front. Kleenex guns are up. Oh, 3 dead. Oh, nearly trades there, though. All down for Ultra. Hard point Faze.
And this is perfect
This could
time
be
for
bad.
Faze as well. Completely uncontested. They got trophies on the point. That is all your nades
Ultra
extinguished.
on the
It's all
cusp of
gunny now.
losing.
Ultra's throwing
and
everything
going
they've got,
to
though. The
losers
trophy's nearly
bracket.
gone. Hixie on the approach. Scrap with a covering fire. Now Abizi's got a turn. How many can he get? Only 1. What a shot. Ultra get in.
Spin to win from Kleenex. 26 kills to his name. He is trying to light things up up on this map, but he got another strike right back. It's scrap time, though. Toronto, they're going to get it. It'll be a nearly tied-up game going into new. And look at Tobias. He is on point in restaurant.
What a war we are witnessing here on Hotel. Over to the restaurant we now fly. Kleenex with the speed of Sleipnir. He is trying to find the time.
Can win here. 30 seconds.
To try to pick up the pinch. Faze on either end of the restaurant. Ultra trying to hold this one down. Here come Faze.
Oh, look at the timing. Simp actually waits for it. Now the team is going to pounce. Everybody going to be stuck in the pinch.
3 down.
Every
Simp's the only live in the back.
Toronto Ultra, they can win this here.
Faze
13 seconds.
Here comes the second wave. Ultra got to hold it down. 10 seconds for the win. Faze trying to make the way forward. It's Slasher from the inside.
Oh,
cuts it down.
8 seconds to win.
Man, as Faze are in.
Faze can win here. They have to break back in.
Do you rotate or do you fight it?
No, they have to break. They have to fight it.
They're actually setting up for the kill. They want to break. They want to win this game here.
They have to break it. They can't let him rotate.
Can he get himself in there? Kleenex, he's flying forward from spawn. It's all kills.
Oh no.
Time still ticking. Kleenex is there.
They at least need to contest for a second. Get in there, jump.
Ultra, go, fly.
No.
It's done. The battle ends. And Faze get it done in 4.
Merc was like, "Do you rotate or do you challenge that?" You gotta challenge that because they were on the cusp of winning. So very, very, very good game from the Atlanta Faze there to knock the home team with the crowd behind them and everything. Faze is just used to playing with that crowd being against them. So very good game from them. Looks like we got Slasher on a post-game interview. Let's check it out.
Test between both teams. Now it's time to throw to the stage. Bryce is there with Slasher.
All right, thank you very much. Yes, joining me here on stage is Slasher. Congratulations. A lot to talk about really in that series. First of all, being the villains maybe here at the hometown, it doesn't seem to ever bother you, but is it ever something that you kind of just prepare for coming into a game?
Nah, I mean, I've been the villain my whole career. This is nothing new to me. I mean, it is what it is. I'm going to go to bed tonight with a smile on my face, though, just because of that guy right there.
Yeah, I saw you kind of getting into it. Having personal beef with a crowd member. A little bit different. I want to talk about the hard points. First of all, they were both very, very close, but it has been an adjustment that you've clearly worked on very, very hard. 9-1 in the last ones you've played. Wasn't that great earlier in the season? What have you done? How has it worked out?
We just stuck to it, right? Like, we've always been a good hardpoint team in scrims. It just hasn't been translating to matches. And I think now we're finally starting to show our scrim selves in these matches, and you're seeing, like, what we can really do in the response.
Okay, I like that, especially at the end of the season as well. I want to talk a little bit legacy now. I know you've not been part of the franchise the entire time, but 4 years in a row, the #1 seed in the CDL. Is there any extra pressure or pride that comes from that?
I think there's a little bit of pride. I wouldn't say extra pressure. I mean, I feel like we already have pressure on us. Like, everyone thinks we're going to win basically everything. But, like, we're out here playing for each other and playing for ourselves. We don't really listen to the outside noise too much. Like, it is what it is. We're the villains of the community, you know? Also, wait. Yo, whoever stole my face hat, can I please get that back? I don't know which one of you took it, but I really want the face hat back. Please. Thank you.
All right, we'll see if we can find that in the crowd. Nobody volunteering that for some reason. But last thing I want to go for, obviously we are on the final run towards the end of the season, towards champs, towards everything. Has there been any extra prep or something the team has been working on to kind of get all those screws tightened in the right places?
There hasn't been really any extra prep. I feel like we've been good the whole season long preparing for matches, and we're just sticking to it. And like I said, the big thing was about translating our scrims to the matches. Yeah. And I feel like sticking to the fundamentals, making sure we're not getting frantic in situations, playing our setups, trusting each other. And I mean, we just won every respawn. The series right there gets a top team, so we'll see what we can do.
Yeah, certainly a very, very good time as well. One last question, one last thing I want to ask. One of your big rivals left the tournament very early on. Does that kind of take some pressure off? Does that change how you approach the tournament, or just look at the outlay of going forward?
Nah, it doesn't change anything for us. We're going to play whoever's in front of us. You know, obviously some big names have lost already, but it is what it is. The teams that played them were better than them that day, and whoever's in front of us, that's just who we're going to show up and play against.
Awesome. Well, only a few more teams will stand in front of you, Slasher. So thank you for joining me here on the stage. We're going to throw this one.
Someone stole Slasher's hat. I can't believe that. But that'll do it for this episode of the Hard Carry. I believe we got NYSL versus Florida next. Stick around for more Call of Duty action.